I thought everything was fine. Next thing you know, the next day, no call, no response. I called 3 times, no call back. You know, I said, oh, not me getting ghosted. What is this? Highly upset.
All right, guys, gotta talk about another episode of the Pop the Balloon show. Now, to be honest with you guys, I was supposed to react to this about a month ago. Okay, I got caught up in my draft. Better late than never. Okay, it is what it is. So we're gonna get into the initial clip that had went viral, and then subsequently we're gonna get into the follow-up to see if they actually went on a date or not.
Is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
Yes, she's beautiful.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
It is a yes.
Now, did you guys individually get to go on a date since you ended up matching? Like, have you guys gone out?
Yeah, we went on a few trips, a few things.
With an S.
Oh, trips.
The best time I had was we went to Martha's Vineyard and had a nice time.
Okay. Is that in Arizona?
No,
Or,
we'll start from the beginning.
okay, go ahead. You take it off.
Skipping.
Go ahead.
Things. After the show, we went actually straight back to Ohio. I changed my flight from going home to going to Ohio.
Cleveland.
Okay, because you're from where?
I'm from Massachusetts, so
Oh,
Boston.
and he's in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
So she went from the show right to Cleveland, where he lives. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens.
You were
But
meant
still
to go
same
home.
Time zone, yeah. So we just took a 6-hour flight back that way.
Okay.
So went to Cleveland. That was a good time.
How long were you there?
Like
3 days?
Yeah.
2-3 days?
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it
we
was
got back on Sunday. I left on Tuesday or something.
Wednesday,
Yeah. Got there that night. We
we had a good
cooked
time.
dinner. He took me to the gym the next day because I love the gym.
Shout out Extreme Compound.
Him and his
there.
extreme compound.
I know, I
what
know.
is this? Sorry.
Phil, what up?
As much as I'm at my gym, we ain't shouting out LA Fitness over here, but
Derek, what up?
well, that's the chain. They don't need nobody shout out, okay? Okay. But anyways, yeah, so we went to the gym. That was really nice and impressive. We did a whole step class. That was intense. It was so much
Wow.
fun.
Extreme Compound, man.
I was very impressed.
Crazy.
I was like, this man said he works out, but does he work out? Every man on the show said they worked out.
Right, exactly. But he does. He
But
works out.
does.
He proved it.
He does. He proved it.
Okay.
I was impressed. It was a fun time. We got food at, what's that place?
We went to Piata.
Yeah.
I think we went to, we went. But before that, you got to tell them about the ride home.
Uh-oh.
So what's the
What happened to the ride home? I mean, you tell it since it seems like you're ready.
Oh, you don't remember the Wrangler? What happened in the Wrangler?
What happened?
Tell us.
That's
So it was
crazy.
Jeep.
That
Secondly,
sounds
that does
crazy.
not go with my hair. Okay, I don't know why he picked a natural hair girl, but the Jeep and the curls, I couldn't see
We
nothing.
had all the doors and everything off, so it started raining.
Oh, no.
And we had a time there. It was like an experience, really.
What's an experience? I was definitely traumatized. I said, I don't really know if this is gonna work out. He was running lights. I said, sir, I don't know what you think this is,
It was an
but
experience. It was an experience. I didn't say if it was good or bad.
this
I said it
is
was an
the
experience.
interpretation. You see?
So hold on, Braylon. So you said you got a
That's
Jeep,
crazy.
all the doors, roof, all that's off.
Yeah.
And does it rain often in Cleveland?
I mean, it's Cleveland.
It literally rained every day. That weather is so sporadic. It's not even funny.
Oh no! So you drive like that often? Rain just pouring all over you and in your car?
No.
Okay.
No. When it rains, I'm usually in the house.
Okay.
But she ain't want to get on the bike, so we just got on in the Jeep and we bounced out and it started raining. I didn't think it was gonna rain, but we had a good time. We laughed, we kicked it, and I thought that was great.
Okay. All right. So what happened after that? Any other fun dates?
We basically chilled. We hung out. I cooked dinner one night. It was good. It was a nice little vibe.
Uh-huh.
He liked the food, I think. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's giving crickets.
No. Hold on. No, the food was good.
See, what had
I
happened
appreciate
was
when a woman cooks for me.
Okay.
Especially, it felt like she cooked it with love, and I wholeheartedly appreciated that.
All right.
Anytime
good.
a meal, anytime 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, getting up, and she did that for me, made me something to eat when I was hungry and everything like that. I appreciate that so much.
Okay.
I really do.
All right. So after
That's
this,
cap. I'm not gonna lie. He probably appreciated the act of her actually cooking, but it doesn't seem like he enjoyed the cooking whatsoever. Okay, at least she tried. I will give her some credit. At least she tried. Most women won't even try. So the fact that she tried and she has natural hair. Okay, I'm giving her some credit here. Okay, give her some credit, but let's keep going.
Probably like a week later, he like booked a flight and planned to come see me in Massachusetts.
okay.
And yeah, so I had ideally wanted to do the weekend, but I had a few events. Like I'm an AKA, so it was like Pinkwell time, and in Massachusetts we are on the water, so we have like certain islands. Like we have like the Cape, we have like Martha's Vineyard. So Martha's Vineyard's like our island. It's like it's where people vacation, like the president, like just just random big people they vacation there. So usually once a year, like there's always like AKA events, or there's like a beach day for the AKAs, and I was like, I have an event, like I'm going to Martha's Vineyard on Wednesday. I was like, so do you want to like come with? Because like I already have that day off, you might as well just come.
Right.
And it's just like a good time. Like we're gonna take the ferry over, and we like took the ferry, so nice, nice little sunset. It was a cute time. Ice cream, it was so good. We had a interesting debacle while we were there. He had some work stuff that was going on, and so he wasn't really like, I mean, he was present but not present. I mean, like, I didn't know if he had a good time or if I had a good time. I didn't really know if he was having a good time, but he said he'd had a good time afterwards. I just don't know.
Okay. Let's hear it from him. How was your time?
That's crazy work. What you just.
What's crazy?
So we did go to Martha's Vineyard,
Okay.
and Martha's Vineyard was cool. Yes, I did have some work stuff going on, but she was stepping the whole time.
Okay, strolling. It's called strolling.
Strolling,
Please.
stepping, jogging. Listen, she was doing that, and she was taking a lot of pictures, and that was cool. I wasn't tripping. A lot of people was coming up to me, asking me different questions and everything like that. Like, I let you shine because that was your platform. And I let you shine, and I stood off to the side with no issue. So don't say that I wasn't present when I was there.
Okay. I'm not saying you weren't present. I'm just saying it was just like
You wanted him
you
more
were
engaged?
occupied.
You want me to stroll with you?
Obviously not. It's just not appropriate, obviously, because you were just not a part. But it's okay. It's okay.
So there was a bit of a little back and forth after the event, or it was at the event, or
It was just a long day.
Okay.
The event went fine. We had a little tizzy coming home, but it was fine.
A tizzy? What's that? What's a tizzy?
No need to get into it.
Arletta,
got
can you
home.
ask her what a tizzy is?
guessing a little,
The tension
a
is,
little
is
disagreement,
building
right?
up. Like they're just moving extremely quickly here, and it seems like the communication rather is kind of breaking up a little bit. Okay, it seems like they have different styles in regards to communicating and their perception on how things should go. Okay, it seems like there's some cracks here, so to speak, when it comes to them spending more time together and being in different social settings. Okay, but let me know what you guys think so far.
The ferry got messed up. It took a long time for us to get home. Like, it was just like the night ended just a little not how it should have.
Okay.
Yeah. The next day, he had to like go get my car from like an hour away in New Bedford. It was just like a lot.
I went and got your car, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure,
Did she say you didn't
Well, I
get it
had to go
before?
to
What? Why did you say it like that?
No, I just wanted to let everybody know, I'm present. I was there. I was helpful.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
want to.
I didn't mean anything by that. Okay. We can
Said a
take it back.
tizzy.
Bring your shots back. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. Please. Please.
So now
Don't
what?
do me. This isn't the whole white vans situation.
Oh, okay, y'all, let's bring it in. So now, after this trip or whatever this was, did you guys communicate afterwards, or how did it end? Did it end good?
It was just a day trip, so we came back to my place. So when I went to Ohio, I stayed at his place. When I came to Massachusetts, he stayed at my place.
Got it.
Which is fine. I had work the next day because we planned on going to Florida the next week. So I was like, oh, I really can't take days off this week because the next week we're going to take off. So I had to go to work.
Another trip.
And I'm a physical therapist, like an inpatient physical therapist. So I work in the hospital.
Yeah.
So I have to physically go into work every day, which he works from home, which is great, which means you can take your work anywhere you go. But for me, that's not how that works. And I work long days. And I said this before that, like, I also have my own fitness business, okay? Confidence Fitness.
Hey. Just keep on going. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
Yo.
So I literally do my 9 to 5 and I work like a good 10-hour day, either like 7 to 5 or I'll do like 9 to 7 and then I'll go straight to the gym after, do like a 8 p.m. session, be there till like 10:30.
So she gone from like, what, 6 in the morning to like 10 at night?
I'm gone like all day. And I mentioned this. I said this.
You know?
You told him that before he went out there.
I told him this.
Okay.
Because he
What
goes to
about
bed at like 9 o'clock and we were chatting on the phone before for that week that I like, came back from Ohio. There was a week and then he came that next week afterwards. So we're chatting. You know what time I'm out till every single night. I just think when he got there, the reality just like set in. And I just like, I feel like maybe if I took some more days off, it was a little more present and we had more time together, maybe it would have been a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Braylon.
My brother just, wish I could have had more time. I like time. I like affection.
Okay.
I want to be loved on. I'm
We're
a
just
big teddy bear.
We're just gonna get right to that part.
So now,
No, I'm just saying, yes.
so did you feel like that trip when you were out there, you didn't get no time, you didn't get any affection?
It wasn't to my standard or my liking in a
Okay.
sense. I wish it could have been more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, man, I'm just thinking about her being gone all day and leaving a complete stranger in her house. Okay, you got your passport there, you got your personal documents, right? You got your whole livelihood in your home and you're just leaving a complete stranger at your house. I'm just saying, okay? And, hey, maybe he was working himself at her place and, once he was done work, he was probably bored and had nothing to do. Okay, he's in a city that's not his. She's at work. She's coming home at 10 p.m. and he probably felt left out and a little salty, if I'm being completely honest.
So now, like she said, she told you beforehand about her schedule. You didn't think it was going to be that way when you got there, or?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's like women say things, but usually when it come to me, I mean, things kind of change. And she stood on business with her time frame.
Okay.
And it was shocking a little bit. But, I understand, though. She grinds. She,
Right.
you know what I mean? She S10 was seeing that.
He likes to really play games, and that's another
No, she's
thing.
a doctor.
because
She's a doctor.
He be doing too much.
She's a doctor, and she also has her fitness business. And I went to the gym with her as well.
At her gym.
Yes, at her gym. At
Okay.
LA. Yeah, I went to her
Why
gym.
he don't want to shout out LA Fitness?
Right.
He's so stuck on his own little gym.
No, but yeah, I went to the gym with her a few
Okay.
days, like 2 or 3 days and stuff. And she long days. She is not jiving with that.
Wow.
So that's
So she said you guys planned Florida. Did Florida happen?
we.
Let me hear from Braylon. No, don't turn it to her. I want to hear from you first,
Ladies first.
and then we'll go to
He
her.
might get a,
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead.
Ladies.
No, it's
first.
all right. Go ahead, Braylon.
Well, yeah, I mean, I spent like a band on the trip, and she got sick.
Oh.
So, sleeping under that fan, directly under that fan, she got sick.
Okay. So it didn't happen.
Yeah, so she didn't come to Florida,
Okay.
and I went back home because I had an emergency, and then I shot to Florida.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna go at first because I didn't want to go without her, but I was like, man, I didn't want all that money to go to waste. So I had a great time. I was kind of upset that she didn't come.
Yeah.
And I was in my
Kind of
feelings.
upset?
I was.
he literally ghosted me for 36 hours. Please. Kind of upset.
Uh-oh.
I was literally sick and in
know
the
what that means.
hospital. I literally got admitted to the hospital. And I
In the
told him that. And I was
hospital.
like, I've already been out of work, like literally Monday to Tuesday. It's Wednesday. We were supposed to leave on Thursday for the rest of the weekend. I said, that's an unplanned whole entire week off of work. We didn't plan that. I worked 10-hour days. So like I was going to just, first 3 days, just do my 30 hours. And then I could just, take the rest of the week off. That obviously was not in the plans. I couldn't have, predicted I was going to get sick.
Yeah.
And then for you to just ghost me, I was livid.
Yo.
Absolutely livid after that.
Yo, that's kind of sad.
So he goes.
I told her not to sleep under that damn fan. Okay, regardless of what I said, she still slept under that fan and she got sick. Okay, and he probably felt the way about it. He spent $1,000 and said that he was going regardless. Okay, with or without you, I'm having a good time. Disappeared for 36 hours. Who knows who he was with? Okay, what club he was at, and had a good time. Okay, had a good time while she was in the hospital. Okay, I don't know if he knew that she was in the hospital. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know, but at the same time, to disappear for 36 hours is crazy. It is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but let's keep going.
Like, you called him or you texted him saying you're sick, you're not gonna make the trip. Like, how did that conversation go?
It basically went like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna go to Florida. It just is not feasible. It just logically it does not make sense right now.
Okay.
And he was upset. He took it pretty well.
On the phone, or this was?
On the phone.
Uh-huh.
And that's probably like the last conversation on the phone. But yeah, so he took it pretty well.
Uh-huh.
Kinda. He like hung up and was like, I'm gonna call you back. And I said, what? I said, okay. So we are upset. Okay. But then he called back and he's like, I understand, like, you know what? It's not your fault that you got, sick. And I was like, okay, like, I'm sorry. Like, what else can I say? Like, I just feel bad. Mm-hmm. And then we hashed that out. That was fine. I thought everything was fine. Next thing you know, the next day, no call, no response. I called 3 times, no call back. I said, oh, not me getting ghosted. What is this? Highly upset. Then the next day,
Yo,
still didn't text me back, still didn't call me back. Then sends a text mid-afternoon just with a hey.
He sends you a message saying, hey.
Yeah, just hey.
Okay.
Not a returned call to my 3 missed calls. Okay. At that point, I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. Because what are we doing here?
Okay. Braylon, what happened during the 36 hours?
What happened during
What happened?
36
A whole
hours?
lot.
I really want to know.
Well, one thing that I've, as I done gotten older, I realized that, sometimes that you do have to apologize when you're wrong. Mm-hmm. And I was wrong for ghosting you for 36 hours. My apologies, sincerely. I was in my feelings. I was upset. And sometimes I need to break away from life when I'm upset, because I don't want to come at you in a disrespectful manner. Again, I apologize. I was upset. Some people might say that it was wrong, but I'm sorry.
I would have liked that. I'm sorry about a week and a half ago, but here we are.
We got it though. We got the apology. Yeah.
I'm nobody's perfect.
yo.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect. But
You're right.
when, can you give me a little grace, please?
100%. We're in a forgiving type of era right now,
Okay.
I don't know if he's trolling or being
So-
sarcastic.
What's going on now? So after you message her, hey, how are we doing today?
We talked here and there and things like that. We talked here and there.
Did we?
You're doing too much right now.
I'm trying my best. It's just inconsistent. I just want to know. I'm just confused.
Doing a lot.
What's your definition of talking? Because I'm pretty sure I consistently kept calling you and you were not answering.
my
But you
definition-
sent text every day.
My definition of talking is what you're doing a lot of right now.
Oh,
All right?
there's a lot of kikiing going on. How you doing? How's your day at work? On repeat.
So it was just a lot of text messaging, but you wanted more conversation over the phone.
Oh, he absolutely knows I wanted more conversation. How do we talk for 2 weeks straight and you call me
sorry.
every single day, all the time, and all of a sudden it just got dry?
I was sorry, and I told you, You want to keep pushing this button on this damn camera.
Uh-oh. So y'all, what's going on? So where are we today? How are you guys? Are we still
We great.
talking? Is you know, let me ask
we
Kiana.
great.
Kiana,
We
where are you
twin. That's
guys
my
today?
twin.
If someone,
Face just okay.
if someone were to ask you, who is this man to you? What would you say?
Before today, I would have said, a thing of the past. It was a good experience. You know, you live and you learn. I just feel like now that I've had some reflection, because last week I definitely was cussing him out, but now that we had some reflection, I just think that we just are not compatible in that type of way.
Okay.
Like the things he needs and things I need. Like what I was giving was great, but what he needed was not what I was giving. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Can you ask her what I needed?
Oh,
Does she know what you needed?
not too
Go ahead, ask her.
Braylon
Cause she,
has a question for you, I guess.
she talking a lot right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
So for you guys weren't compatible.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
He would just like a little more affection than I am trying to give. And like we said before, I like to stand on business.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's not compatible.
Okay. Okay.
And somebody will be out there that wants to do all that for you.
It's just not you.
Just not me. It's not even that me. It's just like not this early, not this. Like, that's just not the way I roll. It's not how I go. And that's okay if that's what you need. But that's not what I'm here to give.
Okay.
Now, I will agree with her from a compatibility issue. They're not compatible whatsoever. Okay. They moved extremely quickly. She was going to his house. He was going to her house. And, you know, he probably fell in love with the fact that, hey, this is great. You know, she has some free time when we're together doing activities. You know, despite the bickering and going back and forth from time to time, I like a woman that is more hands-on. Okay. A woman that's going to be more available for me and perhaps making me the center of her universe. Okay, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. And it seems like, you know, she has things going on. You know, she's an entrepreneur. She has a 9-to-5 business or a 9-to-5 job rather. And she just doesn't have the time to invest in him or possibly even in a potential relationship. Okay, it seems like she needs somebody to possibly work around her schedule versus the other way around. Just kind of hearing him out here and based on the language that he's speaking, it seems like he's used to women kind of bending the knee a little bit in regards to what he would want from them. Okay, and as she mentioned, she's standing on business. You know, she has things going on and she's not necessarily going to bend the knee regardless of who you are or how attractive she thinks you are. Okay, and you know, it seems like the gentleman here got a little salty, okay, just a little bit in regard to him not necessarily getting his way, / she was sick, he spent the money on the trip. So the things kind of compounded over time. And it also seems like they handle conflict differently, okay? They handle conflict completely differently, okay? And I think based on that alone, the communication aspect, yeah, they're definitely not compatible. But let me know what you guys think.
What you here to
And I
give?
told him that from the beginning, but you know, they just until you live it and experience it, I feel like there's just we don't actually get what, you know, the other one actually means until you actually get put in that situation.
Well then, any final words on your end?
No, she pretty much hit it on the head, man. I'm a very affectionate person.
Okay.
I love to be hugged. I didn't grow up with a lot of hugs and stuff like that, so that means a lot to me. You know, and more than what was given.
You didn't get any hugs? Excuse me, please. Please.
Continue.
I said I wanted more.
More? You got like massages every night? I'm confused.
Oh, you got massages. Okay. Yeah.
Asking for more.
You're right. You're right.
You know, that's it. That's all. I just wanted more.
Okay.
You know, I like that. I like that stuff. You know, and it's impossible for you to do it often when you gone for 18 hours a day. And I understand. You got to go get the chicken. I can dig it.
These big girl bills, okay?
Yes. I seen the spot.
Massachusetts is a lot more expensive than Ohio.
Now you downing me now.
I'm not down. I'm
crazy.
just telling them. You're over here like, but you had to go to work. Absolutely. Who's paying these bills besides me?
I feel it. But just, you know what I mean? Just because
I shouldn't be faulted for that, though.
Nobody's faulting you. I'm just saying that I need more. So if we flip the script and the woman is asking for more time from a man and he's saying that, hey, I got to go out here and work all day. It's like, oh, I want affection. I want love. I want more. And it's like, oh, no. But then when I'm saying the same thing, you carrying on like it's an issue. I'm not saying that it's an issue. It could be something an adjustment that somebody has to make. I'm just saying in that small period of time, sweetheart.
Now I'm the sweetheart.
In that small period of time, I just want more. I wanted more. And you know that. So for you to stand on this platform.
This sounds crazy right now. I'm not
and
gonna
get
lie.
going like you going.
What do you mean get going?
Going.
You wanted more. Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So clearly we see there's no compatibility here based off of you just want a lot more.
She know that we rock.
We rock.
So
when I'm
so
put
you
in
about
that
to-
environment, then we're good. Like I said, I have to work it all in Ohio. We were fine. Having a good time. I was cooking food, no problem. We were just chilling, doing whatever.
She got up at like
Please
1 in the
take
morning.
over the bills, and then we can have some fun. That's how that works.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Say that one
Can't
more
be
time.
no.
What did she say?
Nothing.
She said, "Go ahead and take over those bills, and she'll be fine."
I mean, you give me.
You got us speechless.
You give me
That's the
what I-
first time you've been speechless the whole time.
Hey, look, you give me what I want. The bills ain't got no problem. You know what I want. Consistently.
Yo.
All right, y'all.
Understood.
Well, let me go ahead and wrap this up.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Okay, this is a hot mess. It really is. Okay, all over the place, ups and downs, valleys and peaks, highs and lows. I think it started off extremely quickly at the very beginning. She was going to his house, you know, then he went to her house. They had some days off together. They were probably spending a lot of quality time. She was cooking for him, giving him massages, and they were going out and about and having a good time. Okay, once she started working and reality set in regards to her schedule, it seems like he didn't like that too much. Okay, she didn't pour in any time really because she didn't have any time. Okay, she was gone for 14 or 16-hour days. She's an entrepreneur. She has her own 9-to-5 business as well. And she didn't have the time to pour into the situation. Okay, he was probably bored by himself in her apartment, which is crazy to think about. And he's probably thinking to himself, what am I doing? Okay, what am I doing just sitting here in her apartment? Okay, now again, looking at his love languages, it seems like quality time, acts of service, and physical touch is the top 3 for his love language. And based on her lifestyle and her schedule, doesn't seem like she's able to facilitate and to provide that type of time. It really doesn't. Okay, so yeah, I don't think this is a good fit for the both of them. You can also look at his conduct, okay, his behavior. And yeah, you can kind of look at it and be like, I wouldn't necessarily do that, okay? Disappearing for 36 hours, okay, in Miami, in Florida, is nasty work. It really is, okay? We could kind of speculate what may have went down. I'm just saying, but, you know, besides that, just kind of looking at the way he was addressing certain things and I don't know if he was throwing shade or being sarcastic or what have you, but it doesn't seem like that is a good fit for the young lady on the show. Okay, it seems like she's looking for something a little bit different. And again, for him, he's also looking for something a little bit different. Okay, ultimately, it was not a good fit and it was destined to fail at the very beginning. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback, and until next time.